Okay, looks like that last screw did it. Now at this point, I'd like to mention that I'm not a mechanic. I just like taking stuff apart, putting it back together. Never taken apart a bike. I don't know much about it, but I've done enough research to get this far. So I'm looking here at the air filter since I got it off. Looks good, but I mean, what do I know about the air filter though? Let's see. Check it out. A moment. Looks like it might need some changing. I'm getting sidetracked though. Let's take that back in there. If it does need changing, that's something. Another day, another video. Look, so these are right here. These 4 valves. Okay. That is what I believe the actuator controls. Not the actuator. We haven't even looked at it yet here today. Here's the actuator right here. Yeah, so if you guys have done a little research already online, actuator, and I believe this little piece right here to be the position sensor for the actuator. Lines it up where we looked at earlier. That dash right before the C. You need to have that lined up, your position sensor lined up, so it's working properly, I believe. Anyway, so now that that's all up, let's turn on the bike. Let's see, just in the on key on. Let's see what the. Okay. Finally looking at some progress. You can't quite see. I'm gonna turn it off, and then I'm gonna turn it back on. Okay, let me turn the bike on now. Hold on, I can't do this with 2 hands. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm pretty new to bikes, so I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't see any cycling going on from when I turned the key to the on position till I turned on the ignition. Let me see if I can't get the ignition started without stopping the video. Let's see. That's more over there. Okay. All right. Well, now that that's not working, that's not cycling through. Next step. My next step is going to be right here. Looking at this actuator, which is what controls those butterflies. So I'm gonna take these screws off. I think it should be 2 holding it to the frame. So I'm gonna get those undone. I'm gonna get off the body. So I see the nuts here and here. I'm gonna get this off the other frame, and I'm gonna test the resistance of the prongs. Okay, we got both of those screws off that actuator here. Looks like it's ready to come off here. Yep. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't looking too closely. Looks like someone's already. They didn't put the rivets back in. Hold. Both in. All right. I was getting ready to take that actuator off, and like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but I bought this bike just a little while ago from somebody else online, and right here you can tell as soon as I take apart that actuator, the box already started coming apart. They didn't put replacements in. Whoever punched the rivets out, they've already been messing with the actuator. They did not put any screws back in to hold the box together. So that could be what the problem was. I'm about to get this plug right here. I'm gonna unplug that. I'm gonna go ahead and check those anyway, just in case, with my multimeter right here. I don't really know how to use it that well, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it. And I got some screws to loose tighten this if that's the problem. God. Hey guys, I got the actuator off and back in my house, and this is exactly how it looked when I was taking it off. So I didn't notice at first that the rivets were missing here, and here, and there, wherever they go. I know it's about 5 of them. I think all those outer holes are where the screws are supposed to go. And none of them there were no screws in them. It started coming apart when I took the actuator off. So I'm about to open this up carefully. Try not to, get any of the pieces mixed up. I'm just going to try to push it back together, tighten it down, and let's see if that might do the trick without any getting into it too detailed. Okay, after researching how to use my multimeter, I finally think I got idea how to use it. Over here, if you to test the resistance, to make sure it's working, you just test these two together to see what the resistance go between your multimeter is. You see the numbers start moving to the right a little bit, and it's getting close to. It's supposed to go down to 0 resistance, I believe. Supposed to be hardly no resistance going through it, so I guess that's about right. So next I got a fuse to further see if I got the general gist of it. And we're gonna touch this fuse. And here. These two fuses together, but okay. First, I'm gonna touch these two prongs together, like so. Multimeter moving, and you can see that it's working. It's on the right. It's working over there. I'm gonna touch this fuse. Put the prongs on this fuse here. The reason I'm doing this is just to make sure that I'm reading. I know I'm reading a resistance, and it still is going to the right. And it's showing you a resistance. Okay. Now I'm going to take the actuator right here that I showed you previously. These prongs inside the actuator right here, right in there, prongs, and I'm going to be testing those for resistance right now and see if I get anything. And that's I accidentally touched the two prongs together when it was moving. So I've just tested all of them, and I'm not getting anything from it. No resistance at all. No resistance. So now I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to take apart this. Take off the cover. Take off the position throttle secondary sensor right here. See, it's got a little line right here. That's what they're. If you see a line, you're talking about marking it into the same place that it was. That's what you're talking about. It's already marked right here with this white line. So when you tighten it back down, make sure you line it back up. Okay. Threaded one of the screws I bought to replace the holes that are supposed to be where the rivets are. It's number 6-32X 1/2. And that's the screw I got in right now, and I just threaded it in there, and I loosened it slowly to, get this out. It's ready to come out. So if I can set it up, I'll show you guys. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to slowly get this out. My front facing cam, so I get a little bit more mobility with it. Like I said, I was just gonna slowly slide this out. Okay. Cut that out. And looking at it here, looks like somebody already, resoldered a little bit of it. And I'm looking at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and then look at what's in there.